back to Chalk It Up Fitness and another 30-minute workout. Coach Cummings here with Debbie and Jamie. Today's workout will be 10 activities, 10 exercises I should say. 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off, 1 minute rest in between each round. First activity out there is going to be our push-up on a medicine ball. And we like that little angle right here. So you're going to push up, roll the ball across, stay in the high plank, and then push up to the other side. Roll the ball across, push up again. Modifications obviously on your knees. Push-ups. All right? Make sure you stay nice and tight, core engaged, belly button to your spine. 3, 2, 1. Good. Jamie's getting nice and deep now. Like it. You're going to start noticing as you start performing the program, you're going to get more range of motion, you're going to get deeper on your push-ups, you're just going to feel better about all the activities you do. It's just normal. Good, Debbie, way to get deep. Remember, never have your hips in the air in that high plank of a push-up. All right? You always want to engage your core. You guys did a good job there. 3, 2, 1. All right, we're gonna do rotating, and that means right leg and left leg, forward lunges. I'm gonna rack my kettlebell right in front of me. You can use a dumbbell if you want. And all I'm gonna do is step deep, come back. Step deep, come back. My foot coming out front should land nice and flat, and I wanna step deep. If you don't step deep, what's gonna happen is you're gonna end up being over your knee, and you don't want that to happen. So step deep, 3, 2, 1. Rotating, left, then right. These are forward lunges. Good, we've done these before. And you can either rack it here, if you don't feel comfortable there, you can just put the weights to your side if you'd like. There's all different ways of carrying your weight when you do the forward lunges. 3, 2, 1. In our last video, we started to bring out our sliders, and remember, if you don't have them, that's also fine. We're going to go back to our plank ups again. Move it here, and then down slowly. Here, down slowly. Never come to here. All right? You want to stay, only go to here, and go as far as you can without bending your knees. So everybody's going to have a different range of motion. All right? Keep working on this. If you don't have those, just walk in on your tippy toes. 3, 2, 1. So it would look like these if you didn't have them. Oh, that's still hard. Walking in on your tippy toes, keeping your butt in the air and not bending your knees. So you're working on your flexibility and that core. If you ask Debbie and Jamie, they did it last time, they're a little sore inside this area because they're using different abdominal muscles that I'm sure they don't like. And time. Very good. Now we're going to go to a nice little HIIT activity with with some speeds. We're jumping. I like to use my arms. I like to get a good jump, and I like to pretend that I'm skating. My elementary kids love this. Get low. All right? If you can't, jump fast you can. Right here for your modification. 3, 2, 1, go. Good. That explosion and landing on that one foot puts so much weight on that one leg, and it makes you stop, control, and your whole body has to engage on that. This should be a little hit. Your heart rate should get ramped up just for me showing you. I felt bubble. That's what I like. That's why it's so good. 3, 2, 1. Take a look. It's harder than it looks. We'll do just my right leg. I'm going to stand up. I'm going to sit down. Nice and slow. Stand up. Sit down. This leg, my left leg doesn't touch the ground at all. So it's here. Drive through your heel. Get the heel as close to the chair leg as you possibly can. Pick one leg, let's pick right. Go. It looks easy, but after you get fatigued there, all right, Now, believe it or not, you're using your leg and core right there when you stand up. If you want to modify this, just go to 2 feet on the ground and then stand up. If you really think you're good at this and this is like nothing, throw a medicine ball in your hand and time. Going to the other foot now. All right? So it's the same exact thing, but now we're going to be on the other foot and then the other leg doesn't touch the ground. All right? Drive through your heel is the most important thing. Driving through your heel. Remember modification, 2 feet on the ground. If you want to go heavy with a weight, which we'll be working towards, you can do that. 3, 2, 1, go. Nice. Nice. Through your heel, not your toe. And it works on your balance. I like watching Jamie. And remember, anytime, we've talked about this before, anytime you're on one leg or you're doing balance, you're engaging your core, and that's why we do it. Always, always, always. Working on the core to connect our lower half to our midsection. 3, 2, 1. All right, this next one is not going to be easy and you can modify it if you want. All right, I'm going to do a row on one foot. So I'm going to be here, and I'm going to row, just like this, on one leg. I'm not going to lie, it's not easy, but you engage a lot of core when you do that. If you can't do it, modify right here. All right, kick one foot back. But I would really like, if you can, one leg. 3, 2, 1. The hand that's rowing, that leg is back. Good, Jamie. Take your time. If you have to lighten up the weight on the first go around to get the movement down, that's fine. All right? And if you have to drop your foot down, that's also fine. But if you can, try not to rotate those hips. Keep nice and still. All right? And you, besides just doing your arm, are now working the core. All right, we're going to go to the other side now. All right? And all you're going to do is the same exact thing. I'm going to step to the other side. Move right here. Nice and balanced. Take a look at the front view, right here. Nice and balanced. All right? That's tough on the leg and the core and the arm at the same time. 3, 2, 1. New movements. Why do we do new movements? Muscle confusion, number 1. When you confuse your body, it responds better, all right? And growth of muscle happens quicker, all right? Plus, you're not gonna get bored. If you get bored, when you exercise, you're gonna be like, I ain't doing that thing. I hope that when you come to do a workout, you're like, I wonder what he's gonna do today. I wonder what exciting thing he's gonna do today to change it up. And that's my job, to change it up, to make it exciting for you, and time. Great job. So we did the one leg on both sides, all right, the row, excuse me, on both sides. And now we're gonna go to a 2-hand kettlebell swing, which you've done before. All we're gonna do is right here. Hip hop. Remember the hip hop. Look at the side view. Hip hop, look at my hips. My arms don't make that weight come up. It's my hips. So you have to hip hop. If you're just getting to here, you're not doing what you're supposed to do. 3, 2, 1, 2-hand kettlebell swing, all right? Which is working on everything from here to here and maybe a little bit of your arms. Good job. Again, Debbie and Jamie don't see the workout until right before, and this is the first time that they're doing this. We don't practice. What is what is. So if they can do it, trust me, you can do it at home. 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to do a medicine ball, clean, squat, push, catch. Put it back down. Clean, squat, push, catch. With the side view. Clean, squat, push, catch. Now, modification would be clean, squat, raise it up, pick it back down. 3, 2, 1. And you'll probably start to learn at home, I can modify it and do this. You know when you need to modify something. I don't want anybody getting hurt. Make sure you drive through your heels. When you squat to pick up that ball, you make sure you're in tight here, you're not out here. We don't want anybody hurting their lower back. Three, two, one. Great job. Now, should be hitting your water at home right now, walking, getting your breathing back down, and you're gonna start noticing some workouts, you know, are not as hard as others, and that's the way it's supposed to be. All right, changing movements. Sometimes movements are harder for you and not as hard for somebody else, so take them as they come, all right? And enjoy. Try to get the most out of it. Get the breathing down. Get the breathing down. All right, so now we're ready for round 2. We're gonna go back to our push-ups on the ball. And the key is that little angle right here. It's just different. When I go here, it's just different. And then I have to hold myself in a high plank and push it across. All right, remember the modifications for that? Go to my knees. Another modification for that, stay on my knees and just do push-ups. Another modification for that, do dead man push-ups. Always put something in there. Ready? Go. All right. Nice. Getting deeper and deeper. The deeper you go on the movements, obviously the better. But if you're just going to here for now, working it through, that's fine. All right? Always try to increase the range of motion when you're doing any activity. It always makes it better. All right? 3, 2, 1. Gonna go to our rotating forward lunges. I'm gonna give you a side view this time. So I'm stepping deep. Stepping deep is crucial, I told you. Get to that heel. Don't let the knee touch the ground. Don't let the knee touch the ground. But get as close to the ground as you can for range of motion. If you can only go here, that's you today. But maybe throughout the program, range of motion gets better. 3, 2, 1. Rotating, forward lunges, stepping deep. Get that foot out there. When you get that foot out there, it keeps you in better position not to hurt that knee. You do a little baby step, then you're gonna get over that toe. I don't like it. All right, good positioning here. Good. As you can see, we do a lot of lunges. Side lunge, forward lunge, back lunge. Those are just so proven to help your leg strength. 3, 2, 1. Go to the hike ups with the sliders. All right, if you don't have them, you know what to do. But if you do have the sliders, you're here. If you have to go slower, that's fine. Without the sliders. Without the sliders, as far as you can go up. Obviously, you can see I'm not as flexible, and I can't get here without bending my knees. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Good. Remember, we never sag our hips. Keep it a nice plank position. Engage your core, and your hands should be directly under your shoulders all the time. All right? If you don't like sliders, throw them off to the side and do something else. I'm trying to make it different and exciting. 3, 2, 1. Going to our skaters. Look at my hands. I like to push them. Get hard. Get going. One foot touches to the outside to rotate. Remember modifications. I have a 70-year-old lady. She does them just like this. That's what she can do. That's what she can do. Maybe she comes across. All right? Give me what you can do. Skaters. 3, 2, 1. Explode. But for your intensity, more calories burned. The workout's on you. Good. Good. I like when they get a little unbalanced, pushing to the outside. That means their muscles are being used. It's great. Three, 2, 1. Keep the foot close to the leg. All right? Right here. And I try not to touch down. And it's even hard when you come out of these. If you have to touch that on the way down, that's fine. Maybe as less weight on that other leg as you possibly can. All right, here you go, Jamie. 3. How do these feel to you guys? 3, 2, 1.
Good.
Go. Are they hard?
Yeah.
Go to your heel. So I would say this, if you're at home and these are like, if something's not really that difficult, the next thing is going to be to put some weight in your hand like this, right? So if I throw some weight in Jamie's hand like this, okay, it's going to change it a little bit. All right, it's going to make it a little bit harder. That's what you're going to have to discover at home. 3, 2, 1. Going to the other side. All right, got a 30-second break.
Make sure not to rock to the chair.
What's that?
Try not to rock in the chair.
Debbie just said, try not to rock in your chair. You don't want to rock when you do these. You want to keep your core engaged and your body firm, and you want to come up as straight as possible, keeping everything tight when you're doing this. All right, and just make sure that you drive through your heel. All right, keep your head up. Remember, body follows your eyesight. So keep your head up there the whole time. 3, 2, 1. Good. Nice. I like to control myself going back down to the chair as much as I can, because that negative effect of me holding it is making me work that much harder. Good. Nice. Three, 2, 1. And probably the hardest thing we're doing today is the one-legged rows. All right, so I want to get a good row position. I want to be in here. These are not easy, people. Bring this all the way up. I'm not going to lie to you, they're not easy. So if you have to maybe just put a little toe back there down, that's fine. If you can hold it up, that's great. All right, don't hurt yourself. Lighten up the weight. Maybe don't even use weight. All right, 3, 2, 1. One leg row. Go. So leg that's back, that's the hand that's rowing. The leg that's back, that's the hand that's rowing. Now when we get really good, this hip will stay down, okay, as you're doing it. You don't want the hip rotating at all. It's hard to do that too. Give me what you can give me, and that's fine. You know your modification. 3, 2, 1. This is not easy, all right? Remember the modification now. If you don't like going, or maybe the next time we do the other legs, you can go right here. All right? All right? Here we go. We're gonna go to the other leg now. The hand that's rowing, that's the leg that's back. Why do we do this? Why is he making us this? Again, working our core. Doing 2 things at one time. 3, 2, 1. We don't have to separate our core workout because we do our core workout within our 10 exercises, all right? I try to make it an arm, an ab, a leg, but not everything you can do like that. So sometimes you do an arm and a core, a leg and a core. There are activities and exercises that you do all 3. And that's what this program is all about. Full functioning training, working every single part of you. Good, I'm glad you guys are burning. 3, 2, 1. Great job, those were not easy. Those were not easy. All right, now we're going to our kettlebell swing. Take a look at the side view. I can't say this enough. When you first start going, your butt's gonna stay back, like this. And that's not what you want. You want hip pop, hip pop, hip pop. My arms are not bringing this weight up. It's my hips, core, legs. 2-hand kettlebell swing. 3, 2, 1, go. So Jamie's already been with her hip pop. Before, she wasn't even getting those hips out there. All right? Again, kettlebell, I love them. Changes up the workout, makes it more exciting instead of doing the same old thing. And really, isn't that what workouts are? Making them exciting, making them different, trying different things, learning about fitness. All right? 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to go to that snatch, squat, push, catch. When I catch, I come down to a squat. Put it down. push. Modification. Just snatch it and raise it to here. All right? Anything that hurts you at all, don't do. The ball shouldn't be out in front. It should be in close to you. 3, 2, 1. Good. Put it down and snatch it. I like putting the ball back in the ground because when you start lifting things at home, that's how you gotta lift. You gotta get as close to the object as you can. Get your hips in there and stop lifting things like this. And that's how people hurt their back. Get objects as close to your center of gravity that you can. 3, 2, 1. Great job. You're on a 1-minute break. You're drinking water. You're getting your breathing down. And you're starting to work this all out. Remember, we're still in the preseason, which is the first month where it's going to be 10 exercises, 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. At some point, we're going to go to 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. All right, as your break, so your rest will get reduced, which what's that gonna do? It's gonna make you even stronger with your cardiovascular endurance, all right, which is your heart. So get that breathing down. I'm not scaring you, I'm just telling you we're gonna progress. We can't stay the same in fitness. You've gotta increase to get gains, all right, and that's how fitness works. Increase the gains, but we don't do it at a fast pace where you're like, heck with that, all right? You gotta want to come, do it, put in the 30 minutes, and you're gonna feel better about yourself. All right, so our first activity and our last round, you must be excited about that, will be our push-up, roll the ball across, push-up, modification on your knees, another modification, just knee push-ups or just regular push-ups if this is uncomfortable for you and you don't like it, all right? Last time for push-ups on the medicine ball. 3, 2, 1, go. Good. I feel good about today's 10 activities. I feel like we had a good mix of upper body, lower body, and a few HIIT activities in there to keep you going. And I always kind of gauge how it went by listening to their breathing. So if I hear the breathing a little higher, that's good. I want that, all right? And again, when you're told what to do and you're just focused and think about what you're doing, time just flies. And time. Going to our forward, rotating lunges, stepping deep. Notice my knee does not touch the ground, but I get close to it as I possibly can. My head is up. I don't look down. All right? Rotating forward lunges. And again, as we do these, I'm hoping that you gauge, I need to increase my weight. I can do this. 3, 2, 1, go. Nice. Nice. Good. Stepping deep, I like how Debbie's stepping deep. We're not on that front toe. Okay, we're getting to a heel. The back foot, you come to a toe. And remember, if you can't get as deep as Debbie and Jamie, go as deep as you can, comfortably without hurting yourself. 3, 2, 1. Jamie took my sliders, but that's okay. Someone do all of them. So watch this. I'm just gonna walk up like this, my toes, and walk out. Walk up my toes, and out. Walk up my toes, and out. It is not easy, I know. All right? You already saw me on the sliders. You don't need to see me again. They're going to use sliders. All right? Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. So guys, this is the second day on the sliders. How do they feel? Be honest.
Good.
Do you love them?
No.
No. Are they working?
Yes.
So you're gonna like them come summertime when you're in your bathing suit, right, Jamie?
Right.
Right, Debbie? All right, good. Remember, not everything is fun, and not everything is easy, but isn't that life? Some things stink. All right, so those are your pike up with a slider. Now we're going to our hip of our ice skating. Get low, stay low, get low. Swing your arms if you can. Modification. I see people just doing like this. I've seen 75 people doing like, 75-year-olds doing like this. I don't care. Do what you can do. If you like this better, do that. Just keep moving. 3, 2, 1. Skaters, go. Nice. Debbie likes to explode. Hey, once you can do these, you gotta rip. If you like moving, they're kind of fun. You feel like a kid again. That's what these workouts are for. You want to feel more alive when you do things instead of just, I'm going for a walk today. Guys, you got to do more than just walk. Walking's great. You should walk every day, but doing a little bit more, get a little deeper, and your range of motion is better. 3, 2, 1. We're going back to our one-legged stand-ups. Remember, you're using a chair. I'm going to give you a front view. I'm right here, sitting down. Don't just collapse. What I'm saying is hold the balance and then come down slow. Fight it. We're going to stay on one leg, standing up, on one leg, sitting down, controlling the movement, engage your core. 3, 2, 1. Good. Nice. Nice and slow on the sit down. So Jamie is not using the weight, so that means this is tougher for her than I think, which is good. I want it to be tough. I don't like giving activities where this is too easy. So if there's anything ever too easy for you at home too, do something. You know what? This is a joke. I'm gonna amp it up and do that. Remember, it's your workout. 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to the next leg. All right. We're gonna hold the other foot off. And remember, if you have to like put a little toe down to balance you, hey. It's better than having all the weight on it. All right? Modify things. If you want to modify by having both feet on the ground and then standing up, then so do it. All right? Whatever you can do, give it all you got. Here we go. Other foot. Last time. 3, 2, 1. Go. Nice. So Debbie and Jamie are not putting their foot down at all. And that's good. You're showing good leg strength and core strength, and they have their body under control. So I would say the next time that they do this, they should be throwing either a medicine ball in their hand or a weight to try to get them to make it a little harder. Or maybe on the first round to do that, get really weak with it. 3, 2, 1. All right, now we're going to our toughest exercise of the day, I think. 1 foot, row, hold the balance. Notice my head's up. Why? Your body follows your head. All right? If you have to put your little toe back down there, it's okay. If you have to still do them this way, I don't care. Do them that way. And maybe a little weight off, and then maybe bring it back down. Maybe a little weight off, and then bring it down, back down. Modify it. 3, 2, 1. I think these guys hate these. That's good. So Jamie's trying to hold it. And remember, if you feel like the weight's too heavy for what you're doing with this, fine. Take off some weight. They're doing good. You can tell Jamie's concentrating on standing balance. Good. Nice. And still. 3, 2, 1. Good. I bet you're glad. This is the last time that we're doing the one-leg row. All right, on the other side. Do what you can do. If you have to touch down the toe, if you have to do it on the floor, that's fine. Whatever's working for you today. And maybe next time, you know what? I'm gonna try to do the whole time, keep my foot up, all right? When I throw these back into a workout, you can do that. Here we go. Last time for one-leg row. Other side. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Good. Nice. Oh, I like it. See, if I went over this like Jamie, look at that, rock hard, because it's like being forced to do it. Same with this side too. All right? Everybody's concentrating and breathing. And her leg isn't up as high this time, but that's fine. 3, 2, 1. Going to our 2-hand kettlebell swing. Look at my front view, hip pop. I'm not even using my arms at all. It's all my hips. Side view is the most important of this. Look at that. Oh, hips. All right? Hips. If your hips are staying here and you're going like this, you're doing nothing. Hip pop. 3, 2, 1. Both of you, give me a side view so they can see it at home. So look at the side view now. All right? Good. You're pushing those hips out. This is a great, great exercise. And I'm telling you right now, for females' leg strength, you can start throwing some serious weight into that kettlebell to launch it up, which is going to help you here. So if you can, increase weight, increase weight. And I'm sick and tired of hearing, I'll hold that thought for the break. Time. So our last hit one right here, we're going to do we're going to pick it up. We're going to snatch it, squat it, throw it. And when we snatch something, it scrapes close to our body. If I snatch this, I don't snatch it out here, that's back to your back. Right in here. Remember the modification? Just push it over your head. Go. Good. Good. Snatch it close to your body. Remember, because we're in a squat, I'm going to repeat it again. Drive through your heels. Drive through your heels. Nice. Good. You're sweating. I like it. 3, 2, 1. All right, that was the third round, right? Do you see how fast that went? All right. So before I started to say something, and I want to say this because a lot of times females think, I don't want to use too much weight because I don't want to look like a man. Okay, guys, I'm a health educator, have a master's degree. Females have this much testosterone, all right? Males have this much. So if we lift, we're going to get bigger, all right? You guys are not going to look like a man if you pick up your resistance. You're just going to increase your metabolism. You're going to burn more calories. It's going to be great for you. Trust me on this. Stop thinking those things in your head. People that look like men, all right, they usually have to take an injection, and we don't do any of that here. We don't even talk about that here because that's not what we're about. We're about natural, 100% natural, and just working hard. Thanks again for joining. Chalk it up to fitness. Goodbye. Have a great day. See you next time.
Good job, guys.
I thought that was
I'm sweating.